Moving on with our project here, the third part of our project, using Ichimoku Kinko Hio to trade binary options. And under the third part, we are dealing with cycles. We have the trending cycles, bullish or bearish. And when markets are not trending, that what do? Well, they are ranging and or are shifting from a bullish to a bearish market, or from a bearish to a bullish market. In our case here, transitory cycle is the cycle that makes the connection between the two markets, bullish or bearish. And even though we have two situations in which such a cycle can be met, we have the same strategy to be used for both cases. First of all, a transitory cycle may be formed when market is consolidating. For example, you have a strong bullish environment, a strong bullish cycle, a strong bullish trend, and by the time price is making, for example, a fourth wave triangular consolidation, and by the time Chinko comes below price, for example, there you go, you have the beginning of a transitory cycle. We do have some strategies for it. The other option would be a transitory cycle that comes and makes the shift from a bullish market to a bearish market, just like that. When market is looking to make a shift, so from the bullish cycle to a bearish cycle, or from a bearish into a bullish cycle, then the whole process is being called the transitory process. Hence the name for this kind of cycle, the transitory. If you want, while trending cycles are straightforward in the sense that one should look for the appropriate place to buy calls in an uptrend and buy puts in a downtrend, transitory cycles are most likely to be used trading one-touch binary options, as they are specific for consolidation area. For example, here this is a bullish market that we have here on the right side. Transitory cycle begins when at least one of the conditions from a bullish environment is not valid anymore, and the first one here is that price is going below the Tenkan, and from this moment on we are beginning a transitory cycle. The transitory cycle goes to the downside, makes the shift to a bullish cycle, and the bullish cycle a bearish cycle, sorry, and the bearish cycle begins only when price, the Chinko here is moving, only when the Chinko here is moving below price. However, if you are looking at the price here, the cloud is not red, so that is not a transitory cycle. There is not a bearish cycle. We are still in the transitory cycle that begins all the way to the upside here at this very moment when price closes below Tenkan. Let me make this one as being marking the end of the bullish cycle. So end of bullish cycle right here, and on the right side from this very moment we are looking at the beginning of a transitory cycle. Now, like mentioned earlier in this recording, transitory cycles are happening when markets is either consolidating or making a shift from a bullish market, in this case here, from a bullish cycle to a bearish cycle. We don't have a bearish cycle here because in a bearish cycle implies a red cloud, but we don't have a red cloud. So normally we are looking only for consolidation, and there you go, take a look from here to here, only consolidation until markets finally break to the downside. And this being a 1 hour chart on the euro dollar, as you can see, but it means that from this moment of time until here, until this moment of time, when we basically have the bearish cycle to begin, so we have 110 candles, that means 110 hours, and that is something to be taken into consideration and to apply only transitory cycles strategies for trading binary options. That would be buying only trading, sorry, only one touch options, because it implies a lot of wicks, as you can see, a lot of moves being retraced, so on and so forth. So if you can identify a range, then so be the case. This is what a transitory cycle looks like, and from this moment on we are starting a bearish cycle from this moment on. Why? Because from here, if you apply 26 periods, you have the red cloud here. So red cloud, this means we have a bearish cloud, a bearish Kumo. Chinko is below the price. We have the Kinjun Tenkan cross already here. So bearish cycle begins here. So bearish cycle begins here, and there you go, just like that. We've identified a bullish, a transitory cycle, and a bearish cycle, and normally prices should go to the downside. A transitory cycle always begins with the Kinjun Tenkan cross, then the Chinko, the Kinjun Tenkan cross, see here, Kinjun Tenkan cross. Then the Chinko is going above or below the candles. In our case here, the Chinko is coming below the candles here. And the end of such a cycle would be that conditions for a new bullish or bearish cycles are being met. In our case, conditions for bearish cycle are being met. Now in this recording, I try to show you a couple of examples with the transitory cycle. This is the best example, and quite recent one with a recent move in the 134 area for the euro dollar on the 1 hour chart, and normally this being the transitory cycle. And here we have a contracting triangle, basically, that breaks into the opposite side than it initially enters, and that is being viewed as a reversal pattern. Because of that, the transitory cycle takes that much, but it might also be in a strong bullish or in a strong bearish environment, the transitory cycle to take a bit even more. So stay tuned for the next recording, when we are trying to take a look at specific strategies besides the one touch option, like you see here, dividing a range and then one touch option until the Chinko breaks below the price here and changes the bullish cycle into the bearish cycle. So we will take a look at specific strategies to employ on the next recording, so stay tuned please.